All right, let's stand by, please. Here we come.
I'm just deciding which dark secret to reveal for the first time.
Fearless is about teaching people to fear less and really making the point that the people they might put on a pedestal, they don't succeed because they don't have fear. They succeed because they've learned how to manage their weaknesses, how to manage their fears, and how to capitalize on maybe one or two key strengths.
What the turning point for me with bombing was, I remember one time just being on stage and I was bombing, and I just pictured all my friends watching me, laughing at me in the back, and then that got me to laugh at myself.
I wouldn't say I'm fearless, I just try to be funny. I'm not that deep. Do you want to do this instead of me? I'm not. Nice sneakers.
As far as long-form, dense, tactical interviews go, this is about as entertaining as it can get, while focusing on making it usable.
Don't be afraid to try crazy things.
I thoroughly enjoyed the format, and the audience component was a great idea.
Be in a position where you have thought of everything, but don't let any of that slow you down. Tim had a lot of penetrating questions, quite a few of which I have never heard before.
I think the show in a number of practical ways will help people to overcome their fears by helping them to define their fears.
I just vowed on that day I will never make another note of music that I don't believe in with all my heart.
The most successful people you can imagine have many different flaws. Therefore, none of those things are fatal flaws in you yourself.
School was just hard for me in general because I just hadn't developed good social skills.
There's no magic to it. Part of my goal is really to just go behind the scenes with these people, dig into their brain, and get the specifics.
The people that are watching have a deeper sense of how they can pursue what matters most to them. To love deeply, to care, to have a life that has meaning, and maybe pursue the path of mastery.
5, 4, 3, 2.
What makes this show different, it's not just the highlight reels, is a real focus on obstacles, struggles, challenges.
So the same lessons you're going to go and learn there, the things that are going to help you in business. People that are going through things, watching us that are like way harder than stuff that I've ever had to go and face. And I hope it helps them in some way.
Looking at how all of us as humans, as imperfect creatures, can carve our own paths.
So after, a couple hard years and running through millions of dollars, and a lot of it is my own money, we had to go out of business.
So we have the first roadkill story.
It was fun to kind of talk about the breadth of my entrepreneurial life and not just focus on like the last 10 years of Tom's.
We can use key photographs. We can do research and pull up videos that perhaps the guests themselves they haven't seen in 10, 20 years.
Tim did a ton of research. I was pretty amazed. I had stories I didn't even know that I ever told anybody. Maybe he had one of his hacker friends go into my phone, listen to my conversations.
No matter where you are, no matter what your jobs, no matter what your obligations, there are things that you can borrow from these people.
I think of it as a pyramid. First, I have to be able to not smoke pot, not become an alcoholic, manage my money, all the way to the top.
This is a refreshing blast of cold water to wake you up and to get you to take action. And that's what I want to share with people who watch the show.
Fearless with Tim Ferriss premieres Tuesday, May 30th at 8, only on Audience.